Rihanna and Chris Brown are collaborating. They are releasing 2 remixes. Rihanna's Birthday Cake remix will feature Chris Brown, and Chris Brown's Turn Up the Music remix will feature Rihanna. What's happening? There are now rumors that they're dating again in secret.
No.
Yeah.
Not again. So, you know, Rihanna was part of the standing ovation that Chris Brown got at the Grammys. Now, we discussed this here on the Young Turks, also on The Point. And I don't think Chris Brown really is that apologetic over this. There's very good evidence that we presented that that's the case. It's one thing to have him perform at the Grammys, which I actually disagree with. It's another thing that he got a standing ovation, which is a little sick, right? And the third thing is for Rihanna to be part of that. But then she's gonna, I thought, well, it's not fair to her, and that's why I didn't bring it up at the time, because she's gonna feel awkward if she's sitting. That seems even worse in some ways, or stands out more, right? But it turns out, no, she's now collaborating with him and they're doing these songs together.
In the remix for her song, the Birthday Cake remix, Chris Brown is singing, "Girl, I wanna fuck you right now. Been a long time, I've been missing your body." Sounds like he learned a lot. He learned a really, tough lesson, but.
So is it Rihanna's responsibility, in terms of like, hey, you don't want to encourage domestic violence, getting back together with a guy is a terrible message to send, yada, yada. Or should we butt out of her life and, it's been 3 years, so if she's ready to go back with him, it is what it is.
No, it's her responsibility to do whatever it takes to keep herself safe in her personal life. Do I feel bad that we're holding her accountable for that? I really don't. And I think that it sends a horrible message. Look, she didn't ask to be people's role models, right? But she is. She's a role model, whether she likes it or not. And this sends not only a horrible message to young girls out there, but it sends a message to men out there that you can get away with this, that you can beat your girlfriend up to the point where she's sent to the hospital, but she'll take you back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, look, I don't want to judge Rihanna too much, but the one thing I do know is Chris Brown is not really apologetic at all. I don't think he's learned any lesson from this. That's what scares me. So if I thought he wasn't going to do it again, and Rihanna is, she's a grown-ass woman. She can do whatever she likes, of course, right? But I'm worried for her that, when asked about, being invited to the Grammys, when basically all he did was read a lawyer's statement a couple of years ago and hasn't really acted much on it at all, Chris Brown told people, winning a Grammy is the ultimate fuck off or whatever it was, right? No, it's not. The abuse had nothing to do with the Grammy, and it doesn't prove anything. I don't think he's matured. I don't think he's learned anything, and I'm worried about Rihanna, but hey, she's an adult.
I just want to jump in for one quick second on this hatred for Chris Brown. I hate this guy. The record for which he won the Grammy is called Fame, F-A-M-E, which stands for Forgiving All My Enemies. Is he not merciful?
No,
He's a victim, and he forgave all the rest who were, outraged by the way he beat up a woman. I mean, what an asshole. I can't believe this guy.
Yeah, I remember the song Akon did when he was caught dancing with a 14-year-old, which really he did. It was a 21 and older club. It really wasn't his fault. And by the way, I love that song. But he did the song Blame It On Me, where in the middle of the song he says, it's all your fault, but that's okay, blame it on me. No, but wait a minute. Then you're not really taking responsibility because you said in the middle of the song, it's all your fault, right? And Chris Brown is the same way. Like, I will forgive you for being a pain in my ass after I beat the living crap out of this woman and sent her to the hospital. Wow, thank you so much. Now, Chris Brown is an official douche. And Rihanna should not be back with him. But hey, we don't rule Rihanna's life. She rules her own life. We wish her well. You cannot legislate love.